in a tweet with over 29,000 likes and over 1.4 million views. We've got a comparison picture here from Phoenix saying, what a downgrade. Above, you got 1989 Disney animation, and below you got 2023 live action remake or whatever it's called. So Marie says, no offense to the actors, but they look like they don't want to be together compared to their animated counterparts. By the way, the downgrade tweet, let's check that out. That one itself got 3.2 million views and over 5,000 likes. But yeah, Marie's, again, with almost 30,000 likes. Unfortunately, some people decided to get racist towards her over this tweet. This person responds to Marie's tweet saying,
I'll say it again. The day people realize that you're actually a raging incel will be an amazing day. That demise will he televised, and I will have a front row seat when people finally get you and your incel followers TF out of here, being a men's rights activist, complaining about black people playing gingers, rapping on female characters daily, like the femcel allegations are flowing.
Marie would then respond saying that that person said that she's not black and calling that person a racist. Marie completely ratioing that person into oblivion with well over 7,400 likes and the tweet getting over 300,000 views. In the screenshots provided by Marie, we can see that person, once again calling Marie an incel, basically. And in the second image, we can see that same person saying that Marie is
supposedly a black woman too.
And saying sarcastically,
sure, a lol.
Now that we're at this part in the video, let me give you some additional context for anyone who may not know. But Marie received hate like this previously before, and unfortunately she seems to get hate like this and racist comments fairly often because she has the audacity to criticize corporations. For example, if I recall, I previously covered a situation where she was criticizing that Velma remake, which was absolutely awful. Then there were some Twitter cops who were apparently corpo defenders, bunch of corpos trying to say that Marie was racist, and then they were trying to say that she's not actually black. And she actually posted a picture of her hand to prove that she was black, and it's just absolutely shameful that Twitter cops even pushed her that far. Excuse me, by the way, should say that she is black, not that she was black, but you get my point. This Jason dude responds to Marie saying,
like, are you actually insane? How you a black woman and adding onto the unnecessary hate Halle is getting?
Marie then responding to that person saying that she's not even hating Halle Bailey. In fact, she feels so bad for her because she's been getting so much hate and everything, and if she has someone to blame, it's the director, making her and the guy playing Eric look like they are not interested in each other. Take in response to Marie from Duracell, it's a funny name by the way, basically says that they don't think Disney animated movies translate well to the big screen anyways. And I pretty much agree with that. Like, yeah, the live action just misses that Disney magic that the animation, especially like the old school animation has. And like same thing for anime and live action. It generally doesn't work at all. Marie then responding to a now deleted tweet and showing the tweet from Jason where she responds by saying people have been saying that she's not black and saying racist stuff to her because she slightly criticized The Little Mermaid. Marie then posting even more evidence of the harassment and racism that she has received over criticizing corporations' cash grabs, saying that she's been getting harassed and receiving racism nearly every day and asking people to be quiet. In another tweet, someone says to Marie,
maybe if you didn't have an extensive history of dogpiling on black women and women of color, people wouldn't say that to you. Consider taking this as a moment of self-reflect, Marie. Heart emoji.
People then asking for proof and evidence of this alleged extensive history of such, and interestingly enough, none of these tweets get any responses. It's really weird how anytime Marie criticizes these Hollywood cash grabs, she receives racist hate from the people who pretend to care about social issues, but in reality, it's clear that they are overt racists, because if any black person so much as thinks slightly different from them, they are some of the quickest people to get racist. We also saw this happen back with Muhammad Agbadi when he criticized the Genshin community, and these alleged virtuous types began spamming the C slur at him along with the associated emoji. And for the record, keep in mind that these Twitter cops are also basically defending Hollywood executives, and most of those people aren't even black. Then they send racist messages to the black people they pretend to care about. Absolutely pathetic. Marie then saying, this tweet made her realize that Disney shills will get mad if you even give the slightest bit of criticism to a movie, even if you don't hate it. Yeah, it's kind of similar to what I just said. And keep in mind, I'm not just talking about this situation, but like the stuff Marie endures on Twitter like regularly, because she makes tweets like this criticizing this stuff fairly often, and completely understandably. And anytime, as mentioned, these Twitter cops, they want to defend these Hollywood executives. It's really a shocking lack of self-awareness that they don't realize that they're just being used like tools, essentially. It's a complete weirdo has the audacity to say that Marie is setting black people up for harassment while ignoring the fact that there's like a literal witch hunt going on right now. Like, if you were to take a look at the quote retweets she's getting, guys, let me explain this because I didn't explain this at all yet. There's hundreds of messages like this, like hundreds of messages that Marie is getting. Some are just overt harassment. Some of them are going the racist angle, you know, whole 9 yards. For example, this quote tweet saying that, yeah, I don't even want to repeat this, man. You're a freaking loser to type stuff like this, dude. Here's someone defending Marie, saying that they can't believe she's getting death threats all because of that tweet. Also saying that they're rooting for Hallie and they think she was a great choice for the role, but how is someone being racist for saying that they find parts of the trailer dull? It's true. A lot of it is lacking in saturation. It's okay for people to give criticism about that. At some point later on, Marie even saying, this is going to be the final time I'll say this, but for those who are saying I'm acting like a victim, this is a genuine fear I have. And the reason why I don't reveal my identity, I'm scared of getting doxxed over opinions, which is insane. And another message where she says that she's scared of getting doxxed or having her life ended simply because she says opinions that people don't like. Here we have Shiro asking Marie, why do so many people want her to not be black? Let's take a look at some of the responses.
Because one to fit their narrative that everyone who complained about black characters are all white. Like what happened to me when I wrote that Ariel is a fair-skinned ginger. Got told to stop being white supremacist when I am brown.
Is brown. Criticizes Corpo's business decisions. Gets called white supremacist.
Because they can fathom that other black people may have opinions that are different from their own widely agreed beliefs. Because they hate if black people actually have different opinions. Because it goes against their view of what a black person should be.
Ooh, interesting exchange on this next one. Check it out.
Because she's a pick-me pandering to a bunch of right-wing fanboys that shriek when a black person is included in media.
Cause she's a black woman that isn't afraid to speak her mind. Racists and fake white saviors can't handle it and call her things like pick-me's.
Whatever you need to tell yourself, you're all anti-black losers regardless.
Even though we're black ourselves. You white savior idiot.
Let's go back to the tweet that started this all, where Marie said no offense to the actors, but they look like they don't want to be together compared to their animated counterparts. A response saying that she can't judge that off one picture. Marie saying that she's not judging the entire movie based off one photo, but you can't deny the starking contrast that they have. You can see how interested Ariel and Eric are in the way they look at each other and their body language, but in the live action one, it's the complete opposite. Someone else responding to Marie then saying, it's not the complete opposite in the movie because I know you saw the trailer and you decided to judge based on a bad picture of them. I mean, I gotta say, this ain't much better. It does not look like there's that much chemistry there. The comments pretty much agreeing. Wait, why is the ambient light are blue when they're in the forest? Why is that so funny, man? I don't even know. That comment's really funny for some reason. Why is the ambient light blue if they're in a forest, you know? I don't know. Sometimes my sense of humor is weird. I'm gonna be real. They had a very little on-screen chemistry. Both actors felt like they put half effort in. Man, the colors are so dull, and the actors feel like someone lazily removed green screen from free editing software. Oh, I got called out. I got called out on that one. I've used free editing software to do like green screen effects, so I really hope that background isn't totally CGI. Why the heck can't they just find a romantic swampy pond to film in? Look at this, man. Look at this. And this is supposed to be the good photo? Them staring blankly into each other's faces. Dude, this is so funny, man. Still don't feel any type of chemistry between these two, even from the stills. These stills. That still looks terrible. And credits to Marie. She's been handling this all pretty dang well. Like, throughout all that, just making normal tweets too. 6 minutes ago, like tweeting about The Rock and all that. So if you are on Twitter and you like comics, definitely consider giving Marie a follow at Comic Lover Marie. I will have her at in the description for you. And thank you for tuning in. As always, appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments. I'll see you there. And of course, in the next segment.